welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue, better known as Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Green Bay. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
This is someone who just seen...
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And an Eagles 1st down. A gain of a yard. 1st down, Eagles.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
He takes off. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone, the road team, with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles 7, Packers nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
And I think each of the last 2 seasons since he's become a full-time starter, Mike, all we've seen Jordan Love do is improve week by week, year by year. When you talk to his head coach, Matt LaFleur, he's very clear. He said, there is no question in my mind. He can become one of the elite quarterbacks in this league. He just needs to do 2 things: stay healthy and keep winning.
The run on first down was good for 7, and it's 2nd and 3. One too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. For any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Evan Williams is there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Philadelphia.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Eagles.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Crazy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. Hurts going to hold on to this one. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
On first down, it's Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
For Eagles, first down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end, and a crossing route is a great man coverage beater. He's able to run away from the coverage, run to the far side of the field to a bunch of open grass. Ball's on target. Nice pickup.
Barkley. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
Really nice job here defensively, not only to get the penetration and to clog those run lanes, but they're able to take him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Second and goal, now it's from the 6-yard line. One more time, they try Barkley. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. Third and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0.
Packers, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick
So following the
off for
score,
Philadelphia.
here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground than handing the ball to the official.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch, and now 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. A short throw taken in. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Packers have recovered the football. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. 3rd and long for Hurts. Rolling to the left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 8 yards.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and
they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and boy, have they ever.
Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Left to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
18.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Hurts to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And third down coming up.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
What is the deal?
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Devontae Wyatt in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Right there, we can do it.
That's Goddard in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 13.
Now Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This one from 39 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Throwing is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Second down and 3. Here's Love to throw. He'll step up and run. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down. Packers going to use their final timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another Packers first down.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time.
Incomplete.
And that'll set up 4th down.
Jaire
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Oh, the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. And that is blocked.
Makes the score Eagles 17. Packers nothing.
The Eagles offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. And they'll look to cash in following that blocked punt as they're going to start with 1st and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, but it's probably a touchdown.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Now it's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
Philadelphia.
Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
Packers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick
So
off
following
for
the score,
Philadelphia.
here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Now, Jacobs. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Packers.
First down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put the drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jaire Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On comes the Packers punting team. And remember, the last time they tried this, he had it blocked. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Eagles offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Off the play fake. Hurts. That's complete. Kylan grabs it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Philadelphia.
handoff. This is Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. Once again, it's Barkley.
Barkley again the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
He'll try and get there on the ground. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On 2nd down, Hurts. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3.
On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Love. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Gibson to return. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but It didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds.
At their own 16-yard line.
Packers offense getting set to get back to work. Love out quickly to Dobbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Here's Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Love. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 61 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Off the RPO, this is Dobbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 17-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Love. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer.
27, Packers 7.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. They face the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Lambeau Field.